Hello everybody and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokémon AlphaSapphire for the Nintendo 3DS. As you can see on the bottom screen right now is Kyogre, the mascot of Pokémon AlphaSapphire, but I will be also doing my best to show off Pokémon Omega Ruby content as well. This is the remake in the 6th generation for probably the most beloved Pokemon games of all time. The Hoenn region you knew and love 10 years ago is now in glorious 3D. So without any further ado, let's get started! Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And this is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by Pokemon. We humans live alongside them, sometimes playing together as friends, and sometimes helping one another out. And sometimes we just like to have fun battling others. But as close as we are, we don't know everything about Pokemon. There are still many mysteries surrounding them. I do research to try to unravel those mysteries, but that's enough about me. What about you? Are you a boy, or are you a girl? Well, clearly, Professor Birch, I am a strong, independent female who don't need no man. I'm just kidding, I am a boy. Will you give me your name, too? What is this, a frickin' blind date that I'm signing up for? My god. Anyways, my name, as always, is James, James. So, you're James? Yes. I see. You're that James. Yeah, that one from YouTube. You're the one who's moving to Littleroot Town, where I live. Are you ready? Your very own adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendships await. Come see me in my Pokemon lab! Alright, so here we are in the back of the moving truck just like the original games, although this time there's a lot more detail in them. You can see a lot of furniture, and there's this Azurill Pokédoll, which has a familiar smell apparently. Yeah, gonna have to tell Mom to wash that before it comes into the house. Anyways, let's hop out of the moving truck. James, you're here at last! Wasn't it tough riding in the back of the bumpy moving truck all that way? You're the one who told me to sit there, Mom! It's not my fault that you put me in danger with all those boxes and that heavy furniture. Well, forget about that. This is Littleroot Town. What do you think? This is going to be our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time, James. Whoopee! At least it's better than the moving truck. Come on, you have to see the inside. See, James, isn't it nice in here too? The moving company's Pokemon even help with the unpacking and cleanup. They really make moving a cinch. Thanks for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. You should go see your new room upstairs, James. Dad even bought a new clock to celebrate the big move. You'll need to set the time, though. Alright, so here we are, Little Root Town, the Hoenn region, our house. As you see in like the 5 seconds it took to get from the moving truck into the house, the Machokes unpacked all of the furniture. Yes, even that smelly Azurill doll. Yeah, I'm not gonna question that logic, but anyways, this looks amazing. It really does, and I'm super excited. Something I should mention, in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and obviously Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Machokes will help move the furniture from that moving truck you see, as always, into the house. However, in Pokemon Emerald, instead of Machokes, Vigoroths will help you move your furniture into your new home. But with that out of the way, let's head upstairs, and let's go check out our room, as well as set the clock. Oh hey, look! It's a giant map of the Hoenn region! I like that, I really do. Alright, let's see. I assume that journal has adventure rules, and there's no computer. Oh, I'm so sad. Where's my freaking computer? Oh my god, the Snorlax. Look at that Snorlax Poké doll. Oh my goodness. My bed. I don't even lay in it. I sit on it. Come on, game. Anyway, right here is a Wii U with a Wii U gamepad. Yep. And there's the TV. What's on TV right now? Mom might like this program. Better get going. It's good to see they kept that in. Oh, anyway, before we leave, let's set the clock. The clock on the wall isn't moving. Gee, you think? You've got to set the time. Alright, and there we go. The time has been set to 3:10. How do you like your new room, James? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. No duh? It really is so nice having Pokemon around to help us. Oh, but you should make sure everything's all there on your desk. Nice try, Mom. I don't need no adventure rules, but before we get out of here, what they do tell you is to press the X button to open your menu, and I'm changing that text speed to fast. And everything else pretty much stays the same, so let's confirm and get on out of here. Alright, let's go. Oh, James! James! Quick! Come quickly! It's the Petalburg Gym! Maybe Dad'll be on TV! We brought you this report live from in front of the Petalburg Gym! Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the Next Star Show! Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed his part. What a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends lives in this town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Alright, well, let's go do that. Before that, however, and thanks to my 3DS clock being messed up, it is 3 AM instead of 3 PM. To think that you can get data from your friends you pass by even when your Nintendo 3DS is in sleep mode. The power of science is staggering. As always, the guy that talks about science in the town. At least this time he talked about the 3DS Street Pass feature instead of just something random with the world. Like, cause who cares about the world? It's all about video games. Professor Birch will spend days on end in his lab researching something, then he'll go out suddenly into the field to gather more data. When does he ever spend time at home? Realistically, yeah, seriously, I mean, his wife must be very concerned. Anyway, let's go check out his lab. Of course, he's not here.
You're looking for Professor Birch, Flavin? The professor's away on fieldwork, ergo he's not here, Flavin. I guess I should tell you what fieldwork is, huh? Fieldwork is when you study things in their natural environments, like out in the fields and the mountains instead of a laboratory, Flavin. The professor isn't one for doing desk work, really. He's the type who'd rather go outside, experience things, and then read about them here, Flavin. He's probably out doing a survey of Route 101 right now. It's just outside the town, Flavin.
Thank you. Alright, well, let's go check out his house. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're James, our new next-door neighbor. Welcome. We have a daughter about the same age as you. She has been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in a room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce yourself. Oh, don't worry, we'll be doing more than that. Oh, I can't do the creepy walk in the house? Oh, that would have made this so much better. Alright, let's head upstairs and stop being creepy. Pokemon fully restored, items all ready, and... Huh? Who are you? Oh, you must be James. Your move was today, huh? Well, I'm May. Glad to meet you. I actually have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. And when Professor Birch told me about you moving here, James, well, I was hoping you would be nice, and we could be friends. But that's just silly, isn't it? I've just met you, right, James? So, what am I talking about? Oh no! I forgot! I was supposed to be going out to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. James, I'll see you later. Well, alright, looks like you have a white Wii U, although right now it actually looks more silver than white. Do you have a big Snorlax Pokédoll? Well, actually, you might have a Munchlax. I mean, May had a Munchlax in the anime, and, well, Munchlax is more cutesy and girly than Snorlax, because Snorlax is a big brooding man, yeah! Anyway. Well, Professor Birch isn't in town, so I guess all we have to do is head out to Route 101, and this is what I was trying to do in May's house. I was trying to do the creepy walk. Slow but surely, 'cause it's a thriller night. Alright, let's get out of here. I think I hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do? Someone has to go help. Alright, well, I guess it's up to me then. Never mind, we're doomed. Help me! Hello, you over there, please help me out! In my bag, there are some Pokeballs! Nah, I don't really feel like it. Where are you going? Don't leave me like this! Alright, if I have to... Anyways, it is time to pick a starter Pokemon. Oh, look at the bottom screen, the high definition starter select. It's so amazing! Okay. Well, first and foremost, we have the Grass-type Pokemon, Trico, the Wood Gecko Pokemon, with Overgrow for the ability. Personally, I don't really like Trico. I enjoyed Ash's Trico in the anime. It made the species look pretty badass, in my opinion. I really liked Ash's Trico in the TV series, but in-game Trico, I'm not much of a fan. I've used Trico about twice, I believe, and I actually had a pretty difficult time using it. So I'm not going to be using Trico for this adventure. However, Trico will evolve into Grovyle at level 16, and Grovyle will evolve into Sceptile at level 36. Next up, we have the Fire-type Pokemon Torchic, the Chick Pokemon, with Blaze for the ability. Torchic, one of the most overused starters, a trend from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and obviously the originals Gold, Silver, and Crystal. The Fire-type and the Water-type starters are the most overused. Torchic you'll probably have an easier time with than the Water-type, who we'll get to in just a second. Torchic is the first of many to follow that began the fire-fighting starting Pokemon. Torchic will evolve into Combuskin at level 16, and Combuskin will evolve into Blaziken at level 36. Last and not least, we have the Water-type Pokemon, Mudkip. I heard you like those. I do too. Want to become best friends? Anyways, Mudkip probably... I want to say you'd have a less easier time if you chose Torchic, but still, Mudkip is pretty versatile in these games. Now, since the Hoenn region is surrounded by tons and tons of water, there are plenty of Water-type Pokemon for you to choose. So unless you really like Mudkips, you have plenty of options to choose from other than that, so unless you really like Mudkip, I wouldn't choose him. Because there are plenty of water types you can choose from, especially a lot later on in the story. If you do want the early water type, then go for Mudkip or another Pokemon we'll encounter not that long from now, which is part water type. Mudkip will evolve into Marshtomp, who becomes part ground type at level 16, and Marshtomp will evolve into Swampert at level 36. Alright, so, last time we chose a grass type in Chikorita, so we are not going to be using Trico. Plus, it also helps that I don't really like Trico, so... that leaves it between Torchic and Mudkip. We're going to be using an overused starter in this one. But which one should we use? You know what? I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm gonna go with Mudkip. Yes. Let's go! Alright, Mudkip's first battle is against this Poochyena that's been giving Professor Birch some trouble. Okay, Poochyena is gonna be at level 3, and, on the plus side, beginning in the 6th generation, the starters now come with their first same-type attack bonus move. If you pick Trico, he will have Absorb. If you picked Torchic, it will have Ember. And if you pick Mudkip like I did, you will have Water Gun. So, let's use it. Okay, it did pretty much half. How much is this tackle gonna do? 3 damage, that's not bad. I think that means we have more defense. Our nature is probably more defensive, so that's not really bad. Really, Mudkip, when it evolves, only has one weakness, and that is grass. It becomes immune to the electric type becoming part ground later on, and grass, you don't really encounter that many grass types. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this Poochyena, which means we've saved Professor Birch. I went into that tall grass to survey wild Pokemon, when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide, thanks a lot. Oh, you're Norman's boy, James. I didn't even realize who you were at first. You've grown quite into the young man. This isn't the place for a chat, though. Come along to my lab. So, James, I've heard so much about you from your father. But he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. Well, if that's true, that was quite the performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's son. Oh yes, to say thanks for rescuing me out there, how about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? And there we go, we have received our starter, Mudkip. While you're at it, why don't you give that nickname a Mudkip? No, I will not give a nickname that Mudkip. Oh my god. Alright. So, Professor Birch is like scolding me for not giving my Mudkip a nickname. I love my Pokemon dearly, I do, but I don't really like giving nicknames. You know, if you work with your Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. My girl May happens to be out on Route 103 right now, surveying Pokemon for me. It might not be a bad idea for you to head out that way yourself. What do you think? Sure, why not? Great, I'm sure May will be happy to hear that too. Yeah, 'cause she can telepathically read our minds right now, right? She can help teach you what it means to be a trainer. Oh, yes, and if you were ever lost along the way, use the Area Nav on your Nav Plus. You can use it to see how to get a Route 103 where May ought to be. And if you and your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your house. Alright, well, Professor Birch, thank you for everything. Thank you for the starter. Not quite everything of the essentials to be a Pokemon trainer, but still, we are getting pretty close. Anyways, let's head out on Route 101 right now, and let's actually try to run into... Oh, wait, there's a sign first. Route 101 to Oldale Town, okay. Well, let's see if we can get into a wow, as soon as I say it, we get into the battle. Actually, I think running affects the, chance of encountering a Pokemon compared to running. Anyways, Wurmple here. Oh, Wurmple, how I wish I could have caught the shiny you that I encountered in Emerald, but alas, I didn't have any Pokeballs. I've told that story probably, I think, like 5 times now, but still, it's pretty sad. I really wish I could have gotten a Wurmple. However, in my other copy of AlphaSapphire, because I'm using a different one for this Let's Play, I did encounter a shiny Zigzagoon while training up a Lopunny for competitive purposes, so that was pretty cool. I did catch it. It is actually in my box in my other game right now. Might actually transfer it in Pokebank and put it in this copy. I don't know yet, but anyways, Mudkip is now level 6. Wow. Well, it's lucky that our really only special attacks we gain are Muddy Water and Surf. That's actually really good. Our attack and defenses are pretty high. Our speed's okay too. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's actually really quickly, before we talk to that youngster, take a look at our Pokenav Plus, and the only option we have right now is the Area Nav, so let's look at that. Okay, so there we go. Oh yeah, we have to click on the places. Oh, I'm so stupid. Little Root Town, Oldale Town, Route 101, and there's Route 103, that's where we're headed right now. On weekends and holidays, fishing enthusiasts flock to every section of the coastline on the seaside route. Yeah, as you see, lots of water, too much water apparently, but still, I enjoy the Hoenn region. If your Pokemon get tired, take them to the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town close by. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Nothing here. Oh, nope, there's actually a little youngster right here, and as well as a wild Pokemon. Don't worry, I will be cutting out random Pokemon encounters pretty soon, so you won't have to worry about that. And of course, trainer battles will be either cut out and or sped up, depending on either how long they take sped up, or, well, I guess it doesn't matter how long they take sped up. So if they take ridiculously long, then I'll just cut them out, but if it's not that bad, I'll speed them up, just like every single time. Alright, let's use Water Gun, take care of this Poochyena, and get a little bit more experience. Alright, there we go, and now that we're done with that, let's speak to this young boy right here. If we can actually go up by him. Wild Pokemon will jump at you when you're walking in tall grass, so dive right in when you're trying to find that Pokemon you want to catch. Thank you, youngster, and a cool little feature with the 3D for the 6th generation is that with little Pokemon trainers like that. Well, I guess you could just say people, but some of them are Pokemon trainers, so either or. But with the littler people, you actually kneel down to talk to them. A really, really nice feature. Anyways, let's get out of Route 101 and head into Oldale Town. Hi there, I work at the Pokemart. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer, am I right? Not really. Being super kind-hearted as I am, I'm going to give you useful advice. First of all, that's a Pokemart there. Just look for our blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. If you'd like to have these I'd like you to have these as part of a special promotion. And we obtain some potions. You actually do start out with one potion before you leave the house. I think right as soon as you're available to carry items, which is right away. So that's pretty cool. And this guy gives you 10, so that's also really neat. Potions can be used anytime, so they can be very useful to have. And this is a Pokemon Center. Look for a red roof. Ask a woman inside and she'll restore your Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice from me, the supremely kind-hearted clerk. Have a great journey! Well, thank you, super kind-hearted clerk. Anyways, really quickly, let's show off the inside of the Pokemon Center. Hello, Nurse Joy. Good evening. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Why else would I come in here? Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds then. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. See, that's what I don't like about the Pokemon Centers. They wish your Pokemon get hurt, so you keep coming back. Oh my god, that's so cruel. Alright, the PC. Yes, yes, this is probably all tutorial stuff right here. Okay, how about you in the corner? What are you doing over there? The AHA! Pokemon Journal on the shelves provide... okay. Okay, whatever, man. Hello, Bugcatcher. Pokemon Centers are great. You can use their services as much as you like, and it's all for free. You never have to worry. You know, that always makes me wonder, what if they have a Pokemon game in the future where you do have to pay for the Pokemon Center to heal your Pokemon? Like, even if it's $100, what if they do that in a future game? I don't know, it's something weird that's always, like, interested me, I guess you can say. But anyways, let's explore Oldale Town here. Oh my god, look at this! This is amazing! Oldale Town, where things start off scarce. Scarce? It's the panning! It's amazing! Oh my god, it's so great. Anyway, let's explore the other buildings here in Oldale Town. Pokemon grow stronger by battling and leveling up. Yeah, they do. The stronger your Pokemon become, the farther you'll be able to travel. Also true. Alright, how about this other house all the way up here? I was about to go to the left, but we'll do that after we talk to this person in this house. When a Pokemon battle starts, the one at the top left on the list goes out first. Try switching around the order your Pokemon are in according to the situation. It could give you an advantage. Yes, that is also very useful advice. Alright, what I was kind of tempting to show off before, look at how far it is different due to 3D. It's so great. I've just discovered a set of incredibly rare Pokemon prints! Wait until I finish sketching them, okay? Sure, I'm sure you just stepped across that and you're just getting confused. Oh, and there's you, I forgot you were here. I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. I could do that anytime as well, and have I changed my options? I forget. Yes, I did change my options. Oh wow, I'm stupid. I've just wasted a ton of time. Alright, we can go inside. I don't believe they sell any Pokeballs yet. You have to do the tutorial with May first, and then you can buy Pokeballs. Welcome to the Pokemart. May I help you? Yes, of course. Yeah, we can only buy potions. The guy gives you 10. We already started out with one, so we have 11. Technically, I could buy 10 more, but I don't feel the need to. No thanks, I'm good. And I will come again, thank you. Alright, well, that pretty much does it for this episode of Pokémon AlphaSapphire. We began the game, we got our first Pokémon, a Mudkip, and we're pretty much headed out to Route 103, which I believe is just across right here. Yes, indeed it is. Alright, next time on Pokémon AlphaSapphire, we will advance further on Route 103, and we will go meet up with May, Professor Birch's daughter, and she will teach us what it is to be a Pokémon trainer. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.